I'm Tom Perbrick. I'm the Global Head of Design for boardshorts for Quiksilver. I'm based in Saint-Jean-de-Luz in the southwest of France. I guess boardshorts for Quiksilver is sort of means everything. It's what the company was built from. Alan Green and John Raw started Quiksilver in Torquay, and they started making boardshorts. They took that to the world with Bob McKnight taking it to America and selling boardshorts all through America, and Jeff Hackman over to Europe. You know, I probably wear a cotton pair of boardshorts, just easy, nice cotton fabric. They're not necessarily the perfect pair that I would go surfing in. I prefer to surf in something with a little more performance and something that's not going to give me that bad rash and take forever to dry and be sort of uncomfortable in the water. The perfect pair is probably the pair that you always go to put on and you never take them off. All of our team riders have a fairly big influence on the designs of our boardshorts and quality as well. You know, it's probably one of the most important things being a designer is having the surfers that are wearing them the most out of anyone loving the product. We've been working with a designer named Julian David recently. He's a up-and-coming sort of high-fashion designer. He's a Parisian born, based in Tokyo now. There's a much more artistic way about the way he works, so I think that's really inspiring for me at the moment. There's a lot of artists and creative people out there that are always influencing me and what I do, but of course working in design and doing what I love in creating things, and the fact that that's integrated with a passion of mine in surfing. I get to live in Europe and I still get to surf every lunchtime, which is pretty incredible, I think. The people that I work with, such an amazing group of people. Since the company's moved over here, we've just got a really great team of cool people that we all work with, and throughout the whole company, you know, it's always had a really strong family aspect to it, I think. So it's definitely one of the strongest parts. I love everything about France, the culture, the people, where we live in this area. You have this opportunity to have Europe at your fingertips. You know, everything's really close, and coming from Australia, you're used to it being really far away, so it's amazing to be able to have Europe at your doorstep, and also around this area it's got a really good beach culture as well, which is something that reminds me of Australia as well. You know, just the food and the culture and the way things are done and the pace of life and the quality of life, I think, is the most important thing here.
Tu ressens les premiers symptômes et tu mets les pieds dans l'eau, noyé seul dans ton citron.
I think I've always wanted a Honda since I was about 5 years old. I finally got one when I moved to France, so I'm stoked. So yeah, I love getting out on that thing, going for a ride, or throwing Nikisha, my fiance, on the back and heading down to a beach bar or something and having a wine, a few tapas. I love the French culture here. It's classic. There's such a good vibe, and you can drive through the town and you just see these guys walking along with their baguette under their arm, or on a scooter with a couple of baguettes. And it's so cliche and classic, but I guarantee, you know, now you'll see me walking around with a baguette under my arm. Hasn't taken very long. Before I left Australia, you pretty much having oysters was something that you did in the evening. You went to a nice restaurant, or you had before a nice dinner. But here, you know, we get up in the morning, and one of my favourite things to do is go down to the market and have 6 fresh oysters and a glass of wine for breakfast, pretty much. It's cool. It gives you a little pep up for the day, and it's just so typically French, but it's cool. You know, I love it. I'm definitely embracing the French life.
Ibrahim dit de Babylone, l'immole soudain sous l'adrénaline, 4.7 mol d'Ipsoline, fit de lui une vermine.